Hey guys, this is gamercal doing this game again and apparently screwing up at the start. Yeah, we're doing Diddy Kong Racing. Obviously the trophy race for Snowflake Mountain, and it's all fine. It's not exactly going to be very difficult. You've already seen me power through these tracks before, I know, but there's not very much I can do about that. You know, trophy races have to be attempted as well. Weird glitches of stuff can happen all the time, so you never know when something interesting is going to come about. Now, one interesting enough thing, I guess, you might kind of be wondering why I even chose to do this in the first place, apart from the fact that it's a challenge, and you know what I'm like about that, but oops. One of the major things, apart from the obvious, oh, it was a game from my childhood, etc, etc, because, yeah, it was, but that's not, wow, I'm failing at this race today. Yeah, that's not really the whole point. The general point of why I kind of wanted to do this in the first place, I guess, is just because of how natural it feels. I mean, especially when you're using tip-top at least, it just feels so complete to, you know, the handling and stuff just feels absolutely perfectly weighted to me, and it's one of my favourite races to play as a result. You know how everybody's got that thing. I mean, we all know Mario Kart is great, and we all know that basically every version of it is awesome in its own way and whatnot, but not very many other races that I have ever played, you know, that are non-realistic, have captured that same sort of feeling, you know, and have actually been just as straightforward to play and or, you know, control. And this one just really screams perfect in that sense. You know, okay, the hovercraft for tip-top is a little bit too sensitive, but it's workable, and it's just, I don't know, there's just something about this game which is really great. Even now, it is still one of the best races that I have ever played. Of any, you know, Mario Kart clones, I might stir some controversy with this one, but I wholly believe this was better than Mario Kart 64 because it just felt better. You know, the handling of it, the actual presentation at the time was much better, and wow, taking that corner there is disastrous, but whatever. But in general, I just felt it was a whole lot better, and especially when you found that, you know, back in the day, I was barely able to beat Wizpig and whatnot, obviously, because I didn't know exactly how the whole accelerate, let go mechanic worked. So I was just there, I let go of the accelerator, but then I hit it again as soon as I went over the speed boost, and that's not how it works. You get the nice little rainbow effect, but oops, damn it, you get the nice little rainbow effect off of it, but you don't get a speed boost off of that. So, you know, that's not how you're supposed to do it. But, you know, little old me in my childhood didn't know that, so I kind of struggled to do very much with the likes of Wizpig and whatnot, because if you don't do the power slide, the speed boost trick, Wizpig is generally only beatable by drumstick or TT. I couldn't unlock TT when I was younger because I didn't know how the power slide, no, I keep calling it that, I didn't know how the boost thing worked, so I wasn't able to do that, which meant I wasn't able to unlock TT, and, you know, shit kind of went down. But it didn't matter because I keep losing boosts today. I'm reserving them, trying to get more, and I'm being too greedy, that's what it is. But yeah, in general, I wasn't particularly great at that aspect of it, so, you know, it was a fair bit harder when I was younger. I would not have been able to do this when I was younger, but, you know, that's what happens when you go back to a game and you experiment and go, oh hey, you can actually do this, and it works, and stuff happens, you know? So, yeah, that is kind of the general why I wanted to do this. I wanted to show it off because it's still one of the best races ever in my opinion, and the fact that it has an adventure mode to it means that you can do more than just race with it as well. Even if it is just a cheesy let's collect all the stuff type of adventure, it is still an adventure. It is still something you can work with there, so really is just generally a cool thing to have around, and hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am in general. I know it's maybe a little bit tedious watching the same thing 3 times in a row, but I can't do much about that. You know, you have to do the races 3 times, and The silver coins is easily the most interesting thing about it, so yeah, I can't say much otherwise. Oops, that was a wasted use of a rocket there. Oh well. I can still win this quite straightforwardly by boosting up there, using the shield just in case, but I'm so far off course anyway, it really doesn't matter. And then getting it there, doing the turn perfectly, there we go. I don't have to necessarily play well to win these things, that's kind of the sad part about it, I suppose, but hey, I can't help the way the AI is. You know, the AI is just not quite man enough to handle this, I suppose. Even if I do miss the boost at the start, that matters not, because I get that one, I get a boost down here, and I get way far ahead anyway, so who cares? Just miss all the bananas. Sure, why the hell not? Give them half a chance. Except not really, because we're going this way. Even though I failed it entirely, we're still going this way anyway. That is final, young man. Or person, I suppose, because not everybody watching these things is male. I don't care. But anyway, it's just the charm of it as well, though. You know, you can tell it's just one of those classic Rare games before they ended up leaving Nintendo for whatever argument thing came about. I don't even remember that anymore, but before they left them and took that stupidity stuff with them, it's just a classic. And I don't care how many other people have played it. I've actually only seen 2 others. I've not watched any of it, but I've only ever seen 2 other LPs come up in my suggested videos thing. So I'm imagining this isn't the most popular game to LP ever, and I can sort of understand why, because it's a racing game. Whoops. Whoa, way to go totally off course there. That was incredible. I mean, it doesn't matter because I'm so far ahead, but still, that was amazing in a nutshell, you know? I don't know why nutshells are invading my videos now, but yeah. Epic crashes and epic fails because we can, and you know what? It doesn't make a single bit of difference because we're still so far ahead that we're about a third of a lap ahead, even with how bad I screwed up there, you know? That just shows exactly how bad the AI is at particular courses. But yeah, there's just a brilliant Rare charm about this one, you know, Rare charm, and I don't know, it's nostalgia talking, I guess, but hey, you've got to have that sort of thing sometimes, right? So, the one thing which I have not shown yet, probably my favourite of the challenges over here, this is Icicle Pyramid. This is your traditional Mario Kart battle version, battle thing. It's basically, you know, you have 4 lives because you lose 2 bananas per hit, there's no way of recovering lives, last man standing wins. That's pretty much how it goes, and it's great. Would have been beautiful if I managed to get that shot off, but honest to god, it doesn't matter that much. So, one thing I didn't say last time, in all of these challenges you can only ever go to level 2 items unless you have a cheat code on to put it to level 3 only, but nah. You want to get the missiles, of course, as they're the mainstay weapon for all of this. I could see Conker was trying to go somewhere, but oh well. Let's just see who is around here. I don't know. I know there is you over here, maybe. God damn it, stop moving. Well, I managed to hit him anyway, so that's fine. Obviously, everybody's attacking everybody in this thing, so there's no such thing as team play, so just don't worry with that. Concentrate on getting yourself one of 2 items, the level 2, missile or the level 2 shield. The shields are in the edges of the thing. If you get into an AI's line of sight, they will use whatever weapon they have at the time. So if they're holding a missile, they will use a missile. If they're holding a mine, then they will use a mine. The fun thing with this, if you get a mine balloon, you know, the hazard ones, you will only ever get a level 2 mine from it. You won't get anything else. Now everybody else is at 2, I'm just going to use the shield just to make sure that I don't get hit by anybody whilst I collect it. The shield is a very good buffer item, just so that you can get yourself a missile without ever having the risk of taking damage. And there we go, that is Conker down. Let's chase on Diddy and see if I can get rid of him as well. And now Banjo is on his last life, so there's not too much of an issue with this, I don't think. I mean, it's my 4 lives against his 1, so really, who wins here, right? I do, because my missile shooting power is actually pretty good overall, so yep, clean sweep. Always good to see. The AI is not the best at that one ever, but it's still pretty hilarious anyway, and we don't have to see that again. So, half the TT amulet is done as well. We have 2 more to collect, and that is all of the Ice World done. We've done all of Taj's challenges, so next time we are going into a new world, which is really good. We're on schedule at the moment, perfectly on schedule. So, this has been gamercal. You've been watching Diddy Kong Racing. It's not a huge episode this time, but that is perfectly fine. And join me next time, where we go to where I'm heading off to just now. It is... wait for it! Wait for it! Down here! It is in the beach cave, and look at that, we have our 2nd trophy on there as well. But it's down over here, 10 balloons required to entry. We are going into Beach World! As it said there, Sherbet Island. So, we're in a hovercraft, and that's how it's gonna be. So, join me next time when we go into these levels over here, known as Whale Bay, if you can read past the tree, I suppose. Whale Bay, Crescent Island, Pirate Lagoon, and Treasure Caves. They're all nice and there, and you can do three roaming turns without moving anyway. Look at that. He's gonna get dizzy doing that. So yeah, see you guys later.